Hello, boys and girls. How are you? Oi, turminha, tudo bem? Today is Friday. Hoje é sexta-feira e hoje, então, é aquela nossa aula diferente para a gente poder descansar um pouquinho e para a gente já se preparar para o nosso final de semana, certo? Então, vamos lá, ó. Na nossa aula de hoje, nós vamos ter uma story. Dê uma olhadinha nessa imagem para ver se vocês conseguem adivinhar qual story nós vamos assistir hoje. Tadã! It's the Jack and the Beanstalk. Olhem só a imagem, hein? Que história será essa? Será que vocês conhecem? Yes! Em português, we call João e o pé de feijão. In English, the name is Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay? Let's start our class studying the vocabulary related to the story. Então, a gente vai começar daquele jeito, estudando o vocabulário relacionado à story, certo? Então, na nossa story, nós temos 4 main characters. 4 personagens humanos, né? Principais. Então, nós temos aqui, ó, the bean seller, o vendedor de feijões. Jack, his mother, and the giant. Olha só, olha a face desse giant. Ele tá assim, ó. He's really, really angry. Fiquei até com medo dele. Vocês também ficaram? E aí vocês devem lembrar da história que vocês já escutaram em português, que o Jack e a mother dele estavam passando dificuldades e eles tinham uma cow. Yes? Eles tinham uma cow e eles precisavam vender essa cow para conseguir, ó, money, dinheiro para pagar as contas e comprar as coisas. O Jack foi lá vender a cow e ele encontrou no meio do caminho the bean seller. Então, ele encontrou o vendedor de feijões. E o bean seller convenceu o Jack a trocar a cow por magic beans, por feijões mágicos. Olha só, eles são todos colorful, coloridinhos. Red, green, yellow, orange, blue, purple. These are the magic beans. Quando Jack chegou na house dele, a mother ficou really, really angry. Jack, what have you done? O que você fez? A gente só tinha essa cow para conseguir, ó, money, dinheiro, e você vai trocar por um bando de magic beans. Aí vocês lembram o que ela fez? Jogou os magic beans lá no quintal. E aí cresceu, então, the beanstalk, o pé de feijão. Quando o nosso amigo Jack viu esse beanstalk lá fora, bem grandão, ele resolveu subir lá para ver o que tinha lá em cima. E o que ele descobriu? There was a castle on a cloud. Então, nós tínhamos o castle nessa cloud, lá em cima. E quem morava no castle? The giant, não é? Quando o Jack chegou lá em cima, ele descobriu que o Giant tinha treasures, tesouros. E ele foi pegando esses tesouros e trazendo para baixo. Então ele achou o quê? A golden egg, a hen, não foi? E por último, ele tentou pegar this beautiful harp, essa harp. Quando ele estava tentando sair do castle, ele sem querer, ó, ele tocou a harp e o giant, ó, he woke up, ele acordou e saiu, ó, correndo atrás do Jack. O Jack, então, ó, correu, desceu o beanstalk. E quando ele chegou lá embaixo, o que ele teve que fazer para se proteger do Giant? Ele teve que usar, ó, an axe. E ele quebrou o beanstalk. E o Giant, coitado, ó, uou, caiu lá de cima e nunca mais foi visto, né? Então, além de todas as palavras que eu falei para vocês, nós também temos uma market. Market. Aqui é como se fosse um mercadinho. Aqui a gente tem a plaquinha representando pra gente a placa de onde ficaria o mercado que o Jack estava indo para vender a cow. ok? Então, vocês já viram como todas essas palavras participam da nossa story. Agora nós vamos, repeat. Nós vamos repetir, certo? Vamos lá, Say after me, please. Harp. 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 Golden egg. Golden egg. Golden egg. 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 Castle. 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 Magic bean. Magic bean. Magic bean. Market. 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 Hand. 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 Cloud. 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 Cow. 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 Jack. 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 Mother. 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 Bean seller. Bean seller. Bean seller. Giant. 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 Beanstalk. 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 Great. Perfect. E olha só, quando o Giant acordou, ele falava assim, ó. Fifafofum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Então, quando ele acordou, ele falava, ó. Fifafofum. Sinto o cheiro de sangue de um homem inglês. E aí, ó, ele saía correndo atrás do Jack, certo? Então, agora que vocês já conheceram o vocabulary sobre a história, agora que vocês também já relembraram o que acontece, vamos assistir a essa story in English. Vamos lá, let's watch.
Jack and the Beanstalk. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Jack who lived with his poor widowed mother. They had sold almost everything they owned to buy food. When their last cow stopped giving milk, Jack's mother sent him to town to sell it. On the way to town, Jack met a strange fellow who told him stories of magic beans. "Where can I buy some of these magic beans for my mother?" asked Jack. "I have the last 5 magic beans, and I will sell them to you because you are a good boy." The strange man smiled at Jack. "Well, I have nothing but our old cow, and we need the money I would get by selling her for food." The man replied, "Trust me, my boy. These beans will bring you food and fortune, and your mother will be proud." Jack hesitated, but finally traded the cow for the beans. When Jack returned home, his mother was furious and threw the beans out of the kitchen window crying. Jack went to bed that night, sad and hungry. He woke the next morning to find a huge beanstalk growing in the garden. "The beans really are magic," he cried. Jack saw that the stalk reached the clouds. He remembered stories about the clouds containing gold and started climbing the stalk to see what he could find. He climbed and climbed. When he got to the top, he saw a huge castle and headed for it. The door was so big that Jack could crawl beneath it. Once inside, he saw a giant man eating his dinner. When the giant was finished, he called his servant to bring him his bag of gold coins. While counting his money, the giant became drowsy and fell asleep. Jack crept up to the giant and stole his bag of gold. He struggled down the beanstalk with his money, and when he got to the bottom, he called for his mother. Jack's mother was very happy because this money was the same money that the giant had stolen from Jack's father many years ago. But she was also afraid She knew how dangerous the giant was and made Jack promise he would never go back. Well, Jack did promise. After a while, the money began to run out. Jack began to wonder if he would find anything else in the castle. Once again, Jack decided he would go back up the beanstalk and back to the castle. Once again, he reached the castle and climbed under the castle door. And once again, he found the giant eating dinner at his table. When he was finished this time, however, the giant called for his magic hen. Jack was amazed when he saw the hen lay an egg of pure gold. While the giant was watching the hen, he again became drowsy and fell asleep. Jack crept silently to the table and grabbed the hen. When he returned home, his mother was very angry that Jack had gone back to the castle. She grabbed Jack's axe, intent on cutting the beanstalk down. Jack begged her not to and showed her how the hen could lay golden eggs. Jack's mother put the axe down and watched with delight as the hen laid one beautiful golden egg after another. After a while, Jack's curiosity got the better of him, and he once again thought about what else he could find in the castle. Once again, Jack decided he would go back up the beanstalk and back to the castle. Once again, he reached the castle and climbed under the castle door. And once again, he found the giant eating dinner at his table. And once again, when he was finished this time, however, the giant called for his magic harp. Jack watched as the harp began to play beautiful music all by itself. The music was so beautiful that before long, the lazy giant once again fell fast asleep. Jack crept silently to the table, but as soon as Jack picked up the harp, it began playing very loudly in his strange hands, and the giant awoke. "Fee, fi, fo, fum," yelled the giant, and he chased after the boy and his harp. Jack raced to the beanstalk and slid down. He could feel the stalk shake as the giant began climbing down. Luckily, his axe was nearby, and he began chopping down the beanstalk. The beanstalk shook and cracked under the weight of the giant and Jack's chopping. Finally, the stalk snapped, and the giant fell to earth, never to be seen again. Jack and his mother lived happily ever after. The end.
Whoa! That's an amazing story! É uma história muito legal. Eu adorei. Só que eu fiquei, scared, morrendo de medo desse giant. E olha só! Tá todo mundo querendo ir lá no castle para ver o que tem lá, subindo o Beanstalk. Até o Mário. Viram só? E vocês, hein? Se vocês vissem um Beanstalk, um pé de feijão gigante, vocês iam tentar subir lá para ver o que tinha? E chegando lá em cima, vocês iam tentar entrar no castle? Olha, eu acho que vocês são corajosos, hein, turminha? É isso aí. Agora, turminha bonita, nós vamos fazer o seguinte. Eu vou deixar aqui embaixo, duas opções de atividades para vocês fazerem sobre a nossa story, Jack and the Beanstalk. Vocês podem fazer as duas, ou vocês podem escolher uma e fazer uma delas. Tudo bem? Vocês decidem o que vocês preferem fazer. Combinado? Eu espero que vocês tenham um final de semana maravilhoso. Eu adorei assistir a essa story com vocês. E nós nos falamos de novo na nossa live on Monday, na segunda-feira, certo? Então eu espero todo mundo na nossa live na segunda-feira. I love you guys. Bye. See you later.